Can you share any stories from your playing or coaching days at Foothill?
Well, yeah, playing-wise, you'd probably expect me to tell you something about a football team or a soccer team that was really great. I mean, there was things that we did on both levels that were great, but and a lot of people know me for those two sports. Not too many people know that I even played baseball, and I played baseball up until probably 9 years old, and then I just got bored of it. It's just a boring sport. I didn't enjoy it. But then come my senior year, all my friends were playing it that I had grown up with for 4 years, and I could kind of see the writing on the wall that this was going to be the lab. There's only a few more months of school left, and what am I going to do? I'm not going to see them. They're going to college, and so I figured I'm going to go out for baseball. And Coach Richardson was the baseball coach, and he was I believe he was a history teacher, and I was his aide. He was teaching, I don't know, freshman or sophomore history, and I was a senior, and I just needed to fill in the space for the class, and so he said I could be his aide. And I went out for baseball, and then the next day I'm in class. He goes, "Why are you coming out for baseball? You haven't done it for 3 years." And I said, "Well, you know, all my friends are playing, and I just want to be around them for the next 2 or 3 months and have a good time and be out of here." And he goes, "So you don't care if you play at all, or you don't get in, you don't get to swing the bat, you don't get to do anything?" And I go, "I could care less. I just want to hang out." And he goes, "Okay, you're on the team." So from then on, I just was on the team, and everyone would laugh a little bit because I couldn't judge the ball. And then I remember the first game, we're sitting there, and all these kids are eating sunflower seeds and drinking soda and all this, and I'm like, what is this all about? And these are the kids sitting on the bench, and I go, I can kind of get used to this. And Richardson's got candy in this bucket, and we're eating candy, and everyone's playing, and there's like 5 of us on the bench that don't do anything but eat candy and eat sunflower seeds the whole game. And I go, this is kind of great. Why didn't I come out for this the last 3 years? And this is all we got to do. And so then someone hits a foul ball, and the baseball field now has changed. You know how now the baseball field, home plate is over by the football field. Well, it used to be the opposite. It used to be out by the nursery, that corner. So a foul ball went over the fence, and there's 4 of us just sitting there, and a couple were sophomores or juniors, and they go, "Hey, you got to go get that." And I go, "I don't got to get that. I'm a senior. Why do I got to go get it?" And he goes, "You're still a rookie, and we did this last year." And they go, "So go over there, you got to find the ball that went out in the street by the store." So I get up and I start to go over there, and Richardson goes, "Hey, make sure you get more sunflower seeds on your way back." And I go, "I don't have any money. What are you talking about?" And he whips out $5 and he goes, "Get the biggest bag you can find over there, grab some sunflower seeds from that little store, bring it back, and we'll have seeds." So I went over there, grabbed the seeds, then I went and found the ball and came back, and the rest was 2 more months of that, and it was a great time. It was, you know, the other sports I had to try really hard at and put a lot of work into, but baseball was just something that I didn't care about. And the funniest thing was everybody knew I didn't care. I'd come to practice 20 minutes late. I would walk out with the Coke and forget my mitt in the truck and have to walk back, but the coaches never said anything because I never got in or whatever. And so we were playing Arvin, and Arvin's field is really deep in center field. It's like a square, it's not round. So it's square out in center field, and Richardson goes, "You're going to start. You're going to bat first today." And I'm like, oh man, did I bring everything that I need? So I'm looking around, I got my mitt. So you're going to play in the first inning, because I never really worried. I just got my mitt and left it in my bag. I didn't even get it out of the bag for the games. So I'm all rattled up, and we go out, and we're up to bat first because it's away, and they got this pitcher named Russell Handy. And Russell Handy was like 6'3", 6'4", threw maybe 95, 96 miles an hour as a junior, and I was a senior. And he went on to go to college. He played for the major league a couple of years or something. And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at this guy. He's a giant, and I'm only 5'9", 5'10", and I'm swinging the bat. And Richardson's telling me to bunt. He's like giving me the signals to bunt, and the guys in the dugout, they're all my buddies, and they're just yelling at me and screaming at me every time to swing the bat, "Don't bunt." And Richardson's doing the bunt, and I'm like, I'm not bunting. I don't ever get to hit the ball. I don't ever get off the dugout. I'm not going to waste a bunt on this. So they're all laughing because I'm swinging and I'm missing the ball so bad. And he's throwing in the dirt, he's throwing whatever, and I'm just missing the ball. And you can imagine your best friends just hackling on you, just telling you, "Sit down, get out of there." They're not encouraging me to hit the ball. They're telling me to get out of there because I'm embarrassing myself. And so I just take the biggest swing I could and close my eyes, and it goes over center field fence. and I start running the bases, and I come around, and not one of those players, when I got past second base, I looked over, was out cheering. They were just like this, looking like, oh, I can't believe he just did that. By the time I got home, they were cheering, and they tackled me and stuff. But that's probably the best thing that could have happened to me, because now that I see all those players, you know, it was Jason Beret, Mark Rodriguez, J.W. Beard. Those are players that I grew up for 3 years with, but those guys I still see. One of them lives right across the street from me. We still hang out every other weekend. One lives in Chicago now. He's a doctor, and he just came into town last couple weeks ago and went on to their ranch and had a great time. And these are people that I only know, we're in school with for 3 years, but it's now, we get together at least twice a year, 3 times a year, the 4 of us, and just go do something. And the first thing that comes up is they'll start talking, and I'll just go, you remember that time out in Arvin? And they'll just know what happened in Arvin, and they just go along with it. So that was probably the greatest, one of the greatest memories I had of sports here at Foothill. I mean, there was others. There was tons with football and soccer, like I said, but that one just sticks out because it's something that I didn't expect, nor did they expect, and it's something that I just throw in their face because only one of them has hit a home run in their career here at Foothill, and I played it for 2 months and hit one, so I just say baseball's easy. It's not worth my time.